Hello people, pessoal, my name is André and welcome back to Subnautica. So, we are back into the primary disease containment facility, is that it? Let me just do a quick check. Data downloads, codes and clues, the primary containment facility, yeah, that's it. And this time we actually have the blue tablet. So, yeah, I'm gonna open this. We're gonna explore the facility and see what we can do inside. We're going to find who has been talking to us. And, yeah. I think I can leave the prawn suit here for now. I think the lights are gonna light up once. There you go. Beautiful. Hi. Okay, so...
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Oops. Not good. Okay, so... I can drill for that, by the way. Ion cube fabricator. Oh, beautiful. So, what's that? The device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes, which power small inlet systems likely to... Okay. So, I can drill that, if I'm not mistaken. We do have... So, if I'm not mistaken, this is another blue cube thingy. And it should be the last one, according to what I saw. And that is the passage to the entity that has been guarding this, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm going to explore this. And let's see what we can learn. So this video should be all about learning what's happening. And who's been talking to us. Or something like that. And cheers, guys. It's coffee, by the way. Just in case people think I'm drinking something. Well, I can, but... I once got a comment going, get a life, man. Drinking while playing child's games or something like that. And I was playing Hollow Knight. And I went, oh, a bit of a tough child game, but okay. I think it was Hollow Knight. If you have already played Hollow Knight, then you know it's not a child's game. Okay. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Okay. What can I get here? Hola. Hola. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I need iron cubes. Got it. So, this is to activate portals. Now, each portal should take me to a place close to what I need to get the things to make the vaccine. Circular object. How interesting. Holographic projector. Got it. Rudimentary tablet. Oh, this is probably like the first versions of it. Got it. Alien statue. Just a statue, I guess. Okay. You are a strange carving. Okay. What's that? Oh, it's yin and yang, or something like that. Aliens visited Earth prior to 4th century BC and influenced... Oh, Chinese philosophy. Got it. So, this proves that aliens went to Earth. Ancient Earth Blade. An ancient Earth Blade dating back to the 13th century. You know what? This game has nothing to do with Earth. Well, kind of. It's all about alien thingies. But now we know that we have access to Earth contact. Alien technology. But hey. Got it. What's that? Translation device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien texts to be read and translated. Beautiful. Empty case. Okay. Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside the similarly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Yeah. Unusual box. Okay. What do we have here? Organic matter particulator. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Got it. And this is Crescent artifact. Like the crescent moon or something. Okay. Tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546. Its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan class organism. Okay. So we scanned all... No, apparently not. Alien object. What's that? Alien building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state, and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even the aliens themselves. Okay, I don't think we have anything else. Okay, we have that one over there. Let's check that out. Huh. Enzyme 42.
Integrating new PDA data.
According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as Enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. This is where we're gonna find this one. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environment and needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. So, in the entire planet, you can see vents, and those vents are actually pulling and pushing water, which is basically allowing this gigantic aquarium, so to speak, to get and also release organisms. So that's why you can see sometimes fish with their orange trail. That's the thing. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine has been unsuccessful. That's where I get in. Okay. And the reason, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to be, I think I'm going to do a quick, a bit of a spoiler alert, but the reason the enzyme was unsuccessful was because the alien, the Leviathan that they were holding, simply did not want to give that out. The eggs that alien, hola. So the eggs that, well, I'm going to show you eventually. Nothing. Okay, and you are preserved fetus. That's a big one. Sea Emperor. That is what we're going to face. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Physiology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunned tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in the specimen digestive system. Okay, so the aliens were trying to get a cure Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. So they were not able to hatch the eggs. Therefore, they were not able to get young creatures. Therefore, they were not able to make the vaccine. That's basically it. I saw the whole story being told by a Brazilian YouTuber, whose name I forgot. No. Preserved egg casing. Got it. We're gonna see these eggs down there. Sea egg. Sea Emperor egg casing. Shell composition. Blah, blah, blah. So, as I was saying, I actually saw a Brazilian YouTuber tell the whole story of the game. And it's quite interesting. It's one of those stories that you can make a movie out of, to be honest. But that's just my point of view, obviously. Okay, this is it. So... if I'm not mistaken, that is where we have the alien. And each one of those things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, are places where we can actually get things from. What was I going to do? Save the game first. Eat. 1, 2. Okay. So, should I visit that thing? Or should I activate the portals? Okay, let's visit the thing, shall we? And we're gonna see a gigantic Sea Emperor here, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. Exactly this. Okay, so this is the alien containment area. And inside that pool, we have a gigantic bug and lots of other creatures. If I'm not mistaken, all of the creatures here are peaceful. They will not harm me. And save the game. Let's go. Okay, where is it? Eita, caraças. Olá.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
Okay, so I can now see that. So it's basically one of the creatures that we have on the other place, but this one is peaceful. This one apparently does not want to kill me, which is good, considering that. Okay, let's see if I can scan it. Oh, I may have already. Oh, see that? See this orange trail? This is where we have
detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown. Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time. Okay. Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
So, you can basically scan every single animal here. These are the eggs. Sea Emperor eggs. And only once I... Sea Emperor eggs, shell, and this is the incubator. Okay, I need to provide things to the incubator so that she can release the eggs. Therefore, release the planet from this bacterial problem. See that? Hatching enzymes. The Emperor's specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems likely the Sea Emperors would have buried their eggs in shallower waters where different... Hi. Oh, she's looking for to see if I can do things. Shallow waters where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered the hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the egg's natural hatching environment, but were unable to discover the formula. With extensive information on the sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor itself. So, I need to insert a cube here. I have none. Okay, we're gonna have to take that. And then do something here. Aquarium arc. Aquarium arc scans indicate this arc was left inactive when the facility was abandoned. It likely served as an access point to the surface of the planet. It is much too small for the Emperor to pass through, but would accommodate smaller life forms. Okay. Let me go back to the thing, otherwise I'm gonna die. Although I can actually breathe, because we do have... See that? Now, I need to have the enzymes, which I don't. My question is, how do I do that? Right? I should be able to grab the formula for the enzymes, but I don't know how to do that. So I don't have the blueprint for the enzyme 42. But this is what I'm going to find here, if I'm not mistaken. So my purpose here is to get the enzyme 42. Every time I get close to this thing, she comes back. Oh, I need to... Okay, got it. I may need to simply... See these guys here? Let's see if I can... Where are you? You just vanished. Where the hell are you? He just vanished. Okay, let's see if I can grab another one. They are... so those big-eyed fish with the orange trail are actually responsible for not having the whole planet being... see that? Peppers inside a containment facility. So if you look at this, peepers. While all other creatures encountered within the facility are isolated within, peepers appear to be coming and going of their own accord via the alien pipe network. On arrival, peepers are approaching the Sea Emperor. Peepers exhibit a natural affinity to the stomach enzymes being expelled by the Emperor. So that orange trail. Peepers which have come into contact with the enzyme are returning to the pipe network. Analysis. This behavior must be the source of enzyme 42 on 45, 46b, or the area therefore which support life. It is likely also responsible for the survival of the Emperor and the other life forms contained within the facility. So, as you've seen, that is the reason why this is possible. I'm going to get some cubes from the thing. And then I'm going to activate the portals and see what we're going to get. Not this, there, okay. And let's see how we're gonna go. There you go. Let's run. Pick up the prawn suit. So I would actually... Well, I don't need... To be honest, I really don't need a prawn suit. But it's a lot... It's very useful to have it. I think I would still prefer to have the sea moth. If I'm being honest. But the sea moth... with the speed that it used to have on the previous time that I played. Not this one here. Jesus. Why are you up? Boy, sit down. Or not.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hi. Let's not crush the robot. Dong 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 dong. So I should... Okay. Okay, one. So I'm gonna need at least one, but I want more, obviously. Okay, 2, 3. Okay. Got it. So we have a few. Let's exit. Can you see it? Thank you. And pick that up. And I'm gonna go... Okay, they're making more cubes, so we can collect 3 at a time. Let me save the game. So now I'm gonna activate that area. That thing. And I want to see what happens. I think what will happen is we're gonna have the ability to produce... We're gonna have the blueprint for the enzyme 42. Where is it? The hell was this? Jesus. Okay, let's add the cube there. And let's see what will happen. Okay. Okay.
My young need to hatch, to
Okay.
play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Sure. I will help you, obviously. Well, I don't have the enzymes. Insert hatching enzymes. I don't have them. Okay. Caraças. Okay. Another cube, I suppose. There you go. Hi. Okay. I need the enzymes.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place.
Okay.
But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me.
Yeah.
To you, I give this secret willingly.
Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Hatching enzymes. Okay, so we're gonna need that. Samper life cycle. Available biological data has been used to synthesize the effect of the alien bacterium. But let me just go to a place where I'm not gonna die. Like this one here. Okay. So, this creature likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's ocean trenches, coming to the surface to feed off the huge volumes of microorganisms. Given their sparse population, mating and egg laying was likely infrequent, perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime event. The species likely had a preferred environment for egg laying.
Fluid intake.
There is no evidence to support the assumption that all members of the species were immune from the alien bacterium. Even if this is so, there is evidence that introduction of the bacterium decimated life of the planet. And this would have... Even if so, there is evidence that introduction of the bacterium decimated... Okay. The symbiotic relationship between the specimen and the life forms likely developed as a direct result of the bacterial infection. Got it. Okay, so... should I go there? Okay, we actually have... I was going to say that we would actually have a couple of them, but we don't most likely. So we're going to have to find all of the 5 things. I don't know exactly what they are. Eye stalk seed, sea crown seed, fungal sample, ghost weed seed. We have that one. And bulb bush seed. I think it's this one. Brain coral, apparently not. So... what needs to be done now is... I wonder what I'm going to go by across that. I don't know. So, let's do it like this. I have the prawn suit somewhere. And I should start going places. And let's see how things develop. Okay, that's a problem. I'd like to leave game. Could I? Can I leave? Okay, you need to just go up and then forward. Okay. So, I'm gonna leave the game here. We have the prawn suit there, and I need to start understanding how I'm gonna reach other places. Let's just first, by the way, drink.
Vital signs
Thank you.
stabilizing.
So accessing the Cyclops, it's not exactly hard, but probably not needed at the moment. I can just grab the prawn suit, go through the portal, and just start seeing what we need to find. I could cheat my way by just going online and finding all of the sources of these things and just go with it. Because basically, you need to go around the world. There's actually ways in which you can actually see where they are, okay? And I believe they are close to the vents. So you need to go through the vents or those places, collect one of those, one of those things, and then make the enzyme, and then deliver the enzyme there, and then things will be done. At the same time, we need to build the Neptune. So that's basically what I will do next. And let's see how it goes. Yeah, I believe we're kind of reaching the end or the final stage of the game. So, yeah. Next, it will be grabbing the prawn suit and go through the portal and see what happens. And that's it. Guys, thank you much for watching. And as always, I hope to see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.